Heavy is the head that has to manage all of this.
Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel.
We're now incentivized to buy what we already buy.
Fumbling through college had me building.
I also got something done on the other side.
And that was right around, I would say, May, maybe, right before renewing the lease for this property.
Welcome to the channel, Martha.
Thank you for having me here.
Oh, I was going to say, I am getting up in their names, I'll tell you what.
Bills paid by other people, life was never this good. I had to step back, knowing that it's...
Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. So today I want to talk about why I am so good financially in everything that I do. So in one of my previous videos, I spoke on really evaluating the things that you buy, especially online, making things harder over time. And, I was supposed to go on this date today. I did go on a date today, but not with the same person that I'm referring to now. So I was supposed to go on this date. I'm gonna make up a place. It was a volleyball event. And for this volleyball event, it was gonna cost $50. Probably wouldn't have ended with that. Probably would have got something to eat, maybe ice cream, something just to talk, really get to laugh and enjoy each other's company. Decent person, not my person, right? And so I said, okay, $50 today. Let's say you do that once a week. That's $200 a month. $200 a month for 12 months, you're looking at $2,400 a year. Not including birthdays, not including anything egregious. You're looking at $2,400 a year. Okay. So, when I evaluated this, I knew that, this person was very giving as well. So it's not always me that's paying for everything. But that's neither here nor there. I evaluated the situation and I said that there is a potential for me to spend $2,000 on someone who I am unsure I would like to progress further with. And because of that, I made the conscious decision of saying, before we continue any further, let's go ahead and move our own separate ways. I believe that this was the best decision because it allows me to now focus my attention on someone else who may be more my spec, more compatible with me, and also give this person the space and the assurance that she needs in order to do what it is that they need to do moving forward. Now, some people may say, whoa, just a $50 date. Why didn't you just go on a date and see what happens if you're unsure? Well, the thing is, when I'm looking at things, I look at a future basis. So I calculated the entire year saying, hypothetically, let's say we do this once a week. That's going to be $2,400 over the course of a year. Do I want to give them 4 days a month of my time? Full days. Full days. That's going to be more than 48 days out of 365 a year. Do I want to give them all of that time? Then, do I want to invest all of that financially? To some, that may be a small sum. To others, that may be a huge sum. Regardless of the matter, do you want to invest that much into an individual you are unsure about? Now, let's move the topics off of said individual, but let's refocus that into everything else. There's a lot of impulse spending. A lot of impulse spending. I was ready to spend $100 on a game, as I stated in my previous video, and it would have done little to nothing to actually improve my standing within the game. But what it would have done, it would have took $100 away from me being able to do something else. Whether that's investing $50 of it and saving another 50, or whether that's using that on my next trip, which will be to Puerto Rico in less than a month and a half. Right? Wherever the case may be, it is not about the $100 in particularly, but it's about the accumulation of that money. Over the last 3.5 months, let's just say 3.5 months, I probably spent over $1,000 on that game. And so $100 each time will help you get to that number. When all you got to do is this with your thumb and show your face like, hey, I'm a dummy, right? This right here. That's how you show Apple that you're a dummy. You just do that a few times and then boom. You're racking up charges one after another, one after another, one after another. And for what? And for what? Again, something you can't show, something you can't really tangibly show anyone. And I look at this and I say, that $1,000 that I spent is $1,000 I could have put towards a plane ticket to go somewhere, or $1,000 I could have put towards something else, this, that. And you start to look at your life, you start to look at your surroundings and say, if I really started to drop my expenses drastically, what could I accomplish? Because people don't look at all it is that they're spending on and saying each little thing that you do adds up to something far more. And so $20 here, $20 here, $20 here, you spend $60 in a day. How long does it take you to recoup $60 at work? Now you're starting to look at your investments and say, okay, if I spend $60 today and I go out 3 days a week, that's going to be $180 a week that I spend Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Do that for four weeks within a month, and then how much money you spent? More than $700, about $720 to be exact. That's just off of the top of my head. So I say all that to say, it does add up. What could you do with $720 if you didn't spend it? What could you do, right? And so I asked this question to say, you have to stop the impulse spending. Make it a little bit harder for you to start to access certain things. Because yes, it is top of mind. It is easy to think about. It is so easy to get into the habit of saying, let me just buy this right now. And then you just take a deep sigh after you've purchased this said item, enjoy it for 5 seconds, and then you're off to bed. Right? Start to gain control of your life. Start to realize certain things are more important. Start to set real goals for yourself that distract you from the short-term pleasures that you may be after. And so after this video, I'm going to set a new goal for myself as well. How much I want to save here, by when, and how I want to do it. Really structure a new budget for myself in 2026. Because for a while now, I've been going without a budget because I have a lot of stuff streamlined. But guess what? There's so much more you can crack down on. Maybe I make a fun budget for myself so that I can spend a little bit more on fun. And maybe that will be separate from my travel budget. But if it's not, then again, crack down. Get to the meat of the matter and just say, yeah, I'm done doing X, Y, and Z because my plan is for me to go here, and this doesn't allow me to do just that. So again, I'm really trying to beg you all to delete the apps that force you to spend money because of the uncontrollable urge that it causes you. Delete the sites that force you to spend money because the stuff online is going to be the quickest way to being broke. Especially if you all are gambling your money away. Do not do that. Do not do that. Especially if you're speculating your money away. Do not do that. So that is my message for you all today. If you like this video, make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. You know I post on YouTube, Rumble, and Spotify for podcasters, and I can't wait to see you in the next one. Peace.